I see is people assuming the battery light strictly means the battery is dead. In reality, this icon is your charging system warming light. Think of your battery like a bucket of water, and your car's alternator, which is the electrical generator, as the hose keeping it full. While your engine is running, the hose is supposed to supply all the water or electricity the car needs and keep the bucket topped off. When that light comes on, it means the hose has stopped flowing and your car is now forced to drain the bucket. An intermittent light means that hose is sputtering, working fine one minute and failing the next. The intermittent nature of the issue, meaning the fact that the light comes and goes, is actually a great clue. It tells us that a component hasn't suffered a catastrophic permanent failure yet. It usually points to a slipping mechanical part like a belt, a loose electrical connection, or a component that is just beginning to fail when it gets hot. Analyzing your specific symptoms, if your symptoms include dimming headlights or a sluggish heater fan, this confirms your car is running temporarily on just the battery's limited reserves. If your symptoms include a squealing or chirping noise from under the hood, this strongly points to a loose or worn rubber belt struggling to grip and spin the alternator. If your symptoms happen only over bumps or during sharp turns, this is a classic indicator of a loose wire or battery cable shifting around while you drive. When considering the potential causes for an intermittent light, there are several likely culprits, ranked from the simplest weekend fix to the most complex electrical issue. The first potential cause is loose or corroded battery terminals. The metal clamps that connect to your battery can vibrate loose over time or build up a crusty, acidic corrosion. If the connection isn't tight and clean, the electricity can't flow properly. The second cause could be a worn or slipping serpentine belt. This is the long rubber belt at the front or side of your engine, and it physically spins the alternator to create power. If it is stretched out, cracked, or glazed with leaked engine oil or coolant, it will slip. When it slips, the alternator stops spinning fast enough and your battery light flashes on. A third possibility is a failing voltage regulator. This is essentially a tiny traffic cop built inside your alternator, and it tells the alternator how much electricity to send to the battery. When it starts going bad, it can get confused, causing the charging system to cut out intermittently. The fourth potential issue is a failing alternator itself. The internal components of the alternator, like the carbon brushes that transfer electricity, wear down over time. When they are at the very end of their life, they might make contact sometimes and fail at other times. Finally, the fifth cause could be damaged wiring or bad grounds. The thick cables connecting your alternator to your battery and engine block can fray, melt, or corrode internally, which causes an electrical bottleneck. Now, let's look at the simple DIY inspection checklist, because you don't need to be a mechanic to do some preliminary detective work. Here is a safe, simple checklist you can do in your driveway. Safety first. Ensure the engine is completely off, the transmission is in park, the keys are out of the ignition, and the engine has had time to cool down before opening the hood. The first step is the wiggle test. Locate your battery, firmly grasp the thick cables attached to the metal posts, and give them a tug and a wiggle. Warning: never touch a wrench across both battery posts at the same time. If you can move the clamps with your bare hands, they are too loose and are causing your intermittent light. Next, perform a visual corrosion check. Look closely at the battery terminals and ask yourself if you see a fluffy white, blue, or green crust. That is battery acid corrosion, and it acts like a wall blocking electricity. After that, inspect the serpentine belt. Grab a flashlight and locate the wide rubber belt at the front or side of your engine. Look for obvious signs of damage, such as missing chunks of rubber, deep cracking, frayed edges, or a shiny coating of leaked engine oil or coolant. Finally, perform the listen test. Warning: keep loose clothing, long hair, and hands far away from the engine bay for this step. Start the car, leave it in park with the emergency brake on, and stand near the hood to listen closely. A high-pitched squeal or a harsh grinding noise indicates a failing belt or a bad bearing inside the alternator. However, there comes a time when you must stop and understand when to seek a professional mechanic, which I call the professional boundary. If your battery terminals are tight, clean, and the belt looks perfectly fine, it is time to stop your DIY diagnosis and hand the keys to a professional. Please do not attempt to replace an alternator, navigate complex serpentine belt routings, or use a multimeter to probe internal electrical circuits unless you have specific mechanical training. Modern car electrical systems are highly sensitive, and a single short circuit can destroy expensive onboard computers instantly. Safety warning: do not ignore an intermittent battery light. If the charging system fails completely while you are driving at highway speeds, your vehicle will eventually stall. You will lose power steering, power brakes, and your hazard lights, creating a highly dangerous situation for you and other drivers. Regarding your immediate next steps, the first is to minimize driving. Only drive the vehicle if absolutely necessary, and avoid driving at night or in heavy rain, as headlights and windshield wipers drain the battery incredibly fast. The second step is to perform the DIY checklist. Take 5 minutes today to safely perform the visual inspections outlined previously. The third and final step is to schedule an inspection. If the DIY check doesn't reveal an obvious, easily tightenable loose battery cable, call a trusted local repair shop or dealership right away. Tell them, "I am experiencing an intermittent battery light, and my basic visual inspection of the battery and belts looked okay." This will give the mechanic exactly the head start they need.